ministers and deputy ministers of state, members of parliament, senior advisor to the president, the governor of the Bank of Ghana and the deputy governors of the bank, representative of the World Bank Group in Ghana, president and members of the Association of Ghana Industries, vice president and members of the Ghana National Chamber of Commerce and Industries, members of the diplomatic corps, fellow Ghanaians, ladies and gentlemen. I thank you for your response to my invitation to participate in this inaugural Presidential Business Summit, which is being coordinated by the Ministry of Trade and Industry in collaboration with the Office of the President, selected ministries, departments, and agencies. Exactly a week ago, I had the opportunity of addressing the Spark Up Annual Investment Summit, organized by the Ghana Investment Promotion Center, aimed at promoting and facilitating investments in Ghana from the private sector. Prior to this, and at the height of the COVID-19 pandemic, the Ministry of Trade and Industry, under the leadership of its experienced and far-sighted Minister, Alan Kyerematen, organized a series of consultative fora with the private sector on the implementation of the African Continental Free Trade Area Agreement and the National Export Development Strategy. I also had the opportunity of addressing the CEO's breakfast meeting organized by the ministry. These consultative engagements with the private sector have been convened as part of the government's public-private dialogue framework to help improve the business environment in the country. This summit, which will be an annual event on my calendar, will provide an inclusive platform for open and frank interaction between government and the private sector on critical issues of interest to the private sector in Ghana. Government fully recognizes that it is the resilience and ingenuity of the private sector that can guarantee economic growth, create substantial job opportunities for our youth, and strengthen our position as an economic powerhouse in West Africa. Consequently, I've directed ministers and relevant heads of state institutions to participate actively and fully in this important summit and ensure that there is a constructive dialogue between government and the private sector towards realizing our vision of a Ghana beyond aid. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope most of you are familiar with the main theme of my successful electoral campaigns, which was premised on the structural transformation of the Ghanaian economy from being a producer and exporter of raw materials to a value-added industrialized one, capable of building a progressive, prosperous Ghana. It is for this reason that on my assumption of office in 2017, government launched a comprehensive and ambitious program for industrialization based on the 10-point industrial transformation plan, the implementation of which is being coordinated by the Ministry of Trade and Industry. This plan, amongst others, includes the One District, One Factory initiative, the new strategic Anchor Industries program designed to diversify our economy beyond cocoa and gold, the development of industrial parks and special economic zones, the development of small and medium-scale enterprises, and the establishment of business resource centers and technology solution centers in various parts of the country. On the macroeconomic front, we have since 2017 implemented policies and programs that led to consistent economic growth, averaging 7%, making Ghana one of the world's fastest growing economies. Ghana has become the leading recipient of foreign direct investments in West Africa and one of the most direct, attractive investment destinations on the continent of Africa. In April 2019, the country successfully exited from the IMF program with strong recommendations from the IMF on the management of the Ghanaian economy. Unfortunately, in early 2020, the global economy was struck by the COVID-19 pandemic, which disrupted the global economic order and eroded some of the significant gains made by the government in the management of the economy. That notwithstanding, we were one of the few economies in the world to have recorded positive growth as the global economy went into recession. We've taken bold measures necessary to stem the risk of a recession, mitigate the negative economic impact of the pandemic, and significantly reduce its burden on our population. Your unflinching support, creativity, and fortitude, coupled with the effective management of the crisis by government, have seen the Ghanaian economy outperforming her peers and rebounding faster than envisaged. After recording negative growth in the second and third quarters of 2020, the economy recovered strongly in the fourth quarter of the year and well into the first and second quarters of 2020, registering an impressive growth rate of 3.1% in the first quarter of this year and 8.9% in the second quarter. The strong rebound in growth, low inflation rates, the stable currency, the strong reserve position, and FDI flows are clear indications of our collective desire to restore the Ghanaian economy onto a path of sustained stability and growth. We will continue to strengthen and deepen our engagement with the private sector towards realizing this goal. Ladies and gentlemen, the thematic areas and sectors selected for deliberations during this two-day Presidential Business Summit have been carefully chosen to ensure that the outcome would be an actionable business compact with clear commitments from both government and private sector. Government will ensure the fulfillment of its obligations under this compact, and I hope that you, private sector operators, will also do the same. My confidence in the sheer energy and can-do spirit of the Ghanaian makes me believe that for us, the sky is the limit if we apply appropriate policies. I invite all to join in the exciting business of developing our country. It is a great time to be in this country, for the opportunities are bright. What our forebears dreamed of, we will achieve. If we inherited dreams and visions from our founding fathers, we should leave legacies of achievements and deeds to our children and their children. For I believe in the limitless possibilities of Ghana and in the capacity of us, her people, to build a new prosperous Ghanaian civilization that will reflect the values and culture that have defined us throughout the ages. I look forward to a robust and constructive dialogue at this summit. May God bless us all and bless our homeland Ghana and make her great